Hello, and welcome to our 7th episode. In our last episode, we opened our doors and invited you on a grand tour around our house, our finished house. Yeah. But today we're revealing a secret. It wasn't always this way.
No, actually we had some difficulties when we moved in because we had a TV room with no walls. And we were actually one room short.
Yes, and we did thorough research before buying this house. We were exploring the different areas inside the city and outside the city, the areas that we wouldn't mind living. And this house won because it had the potential to accommodate all the 7 of us. And another important factor for us was commuting. And the commuting had to be within 35 minutes to our workplaces and to the children's schools. And we actually managed to stay within the limit.
Yeah. And this house we are sitting in front of, our house, we bought it because it was, but it was newly built, freshly built. So we talked to the builder, and he was such a great resource of thinking outside the box. And so we actually made a lot of
changes.
Thank you. We made a lot of changes before we moved in, which was very good. And
thank you, Mike. You were a great sport.
Yeah. and previously in our previous apartments, we had the experience of doing this.
Yeah, we experienced wall builders.
Wall builders,
at this stage.
So we kind of embraced the philosophy: if there are enough square meters, a wall can be built, right?
Yeah. And if we could give one piece of advice to families in our situation, looking for a perfect house with the perfect number of rooms, accommodating all of you, could be expensive. And just think outside the box. You can make rooms. Look at the planning and how many windows are there. Could we add a wall? Could we divide a room, etc.
Yeah, absolutely.
So, welcome in again.
Let's get wiser together.
This was our first big decision. This room was originally a small open TV room. It had no door, no privacy.
So we built a wall. That was more than just construction. It was us drawing a line and saying, our teenager gets her own room, period. It was the first step in making this house ours. And the teenagers loved the idea because she loved the location of the room and its beautiful view. We're also planning to add a balcony, so it will be even more perfect for the girl who loves tanning in the summer. Next, we had the boys' room. It was one long, large room, and our boys were definitely not sharing it. We really struggled with this one, trying to fit an extra room anywhere in the house. Then the contractor came up with the idea of dividing the room. Thank God for him. But I asked for a soundproof wall, which they didn't do. And they had to extend the vent system because we had quite a modern ventilation system in the house.
We made a choice. Privacy was more important than size. We built a wall right down the middle and turned one big room into 2 small but completely private rooms. They each got their own door. My son also got a small window. A bigger one wasn't possible because of the inner wall structure, so it was a compromise. One thing we were unhappy about was the insulation of the new wall. Even though we emphasized the importance of good sound isolation, the builder didn't quite understand what we meant. Or perhaps a properly insulated wall would have been too thick, making the window even smaller, which is understandable. But our boys aren't entirely happy about this wall. They can still hear too much of each other.
That left us with the girls' rooms, which had completely opposite problems. The youngest one's room was and still is the smallest room in the house. It was just a tiny box. And because she's the youngest, she historically always ended up with the smallest room. And yes, even this time it was true. Our contractor came up with a brilliant idea, and we came up with a rabbit if she agreed to it.
We had to get creative. This is where the builder came up with the idea for a bed alcove over the stairs. It was the only way to fit both a bed and play space. It was a smart way to use dead space and turn her tiny room into this magical, cozy spot that was just for her.
Another smart solution for storage in this tiny room was the sitting bench by the window. My daughter had always wanted a bench where she could sit and read. She also has the most beautiful view from here and the best surveillance opportunities. No visitor escapes her vigilant eye.
And then I decided to get creative, and having talked to the youngest one, I painted this wall to imitate an old wall somewhere in sunny Italy, and to complete the image, these shutters were added. And our youngest one has the best view sitting on her bed. She's on the top of the world.
But then we had the exact opposite problem with my 12-year-old's room. It was actually the biggest bedroom in comparison, but it was completely dysfunctional. It had no closets, no storage, just a big empty box with nowhere for her to put her clothes. A big room with no function is just as bad as a room that's too small.
We tried everything. We looked at wardrobes, dresses, nothing worked with the layout. She wanted shelves, a wardrobe, and a makeup table, 3 in 1. Try to find that. Eventually, we realized we had to make a serious investment to make the room functional, and we wanted the storage solution to be beautiful.
Yeah, and then we hired a professional carpenter to hand-build a bespoke solution on site. Well, he created an entire custom piece, a full wardrobe for clothes, extra storage, and a built-in desk, all in one.
It was very expensive.
My God.
And that's a decision a lot of blended families have to face. It wasn't just buying furniture, it was an investment in her. We'll comfort ourselves. It was a saying, your room might be big, but it's not working. We'll spend the money to make it perfect for you. In hindsight, though, we could have saved hundreds of euros by building it ourselves, but it wouldn't have been as pretty.
And not everything was a big, expensive construction project. We also had our own DIY projects, which had their own challenges.
Our personal touches. We had this old wooden kitchen sofa and a chair. They were pieces from our old lives, and they were tired.
Yeah, instead of throwing them out, we decided to refurbish them together. And as a side note, the chair had been in my family for 3 or 4 generations, so it came with some sentimental value.
That took a long time. There was a lot of sanding, sore shoulders, and sawdust in our eyes. A lot of sanding, and a few creative differences over the paint color. But now, they are 2 of our favorite pieces. It's a piece of the past, but we have given it a new life together in our new home.
But our renovations weren't just about solving problems like storage or privacy. We also wanted to build a space for joy and expression. And that's what this room is, our music studio.
This was a big idea. We wanted a creative sanctuary where everybody could go, play music, or just be loud.
And I'll admit it, I spend a lot of time here. But the kids use it too. It's a place where you can let out whatever needs to come out, without disturbing the rest of the house.
And since I love painting, we decided to move my easel here too, so I could have my own creative time away from the bustling family. Like the carpenter for our teenagers' room, this was another big investment. It cost a lot to soundproof and equip.
But it was so worth it. It's not just a room, it's an investment in our family's mental health and creativity. It's a physical space that says, your expression matters here. Looking back, this wasn't just a renovation. It was a physical manifestation of building our family. We built new walls, divided old rooms, and hired professionals when we were in over our heads.
And we spent way too long sanding our furniture. But in every case, we were physically showing our kids, you're not a guest, you're not temporary, your place here is so permanent that we will literally change the architecture of this house for you.
But it was stressful. It was expensive. And maybe we could have saved a lot of money doing everything ourselves. But we needed it done as soon as possible. The kids needed their own space now, not a year from now. And the sense of security for them was worth it.
And as usual, we'd love to hear from you.
Yeah.
Did you have to create space for your family? Did you have to divide a room or build a wall or both? Did you have to be creative? Please share your creative solutions with us and we'll be happy to share them with everyone.
Yeah. And please like and subscribe to our channel. It really helps us a lot. So it's just, press that button. It's not
Now.
hard.
Press it now.
No.
Thank you.
Thank you. See you next time.
See you next time.
Bye bye.